I say now, welcome to the Bog-Eyed Band Club, as it is newly christened. International Karate Plus are our guests this week, and yes, you were up at 4 o'clock. I won't go on about this every week, but I mean, it does seem Trembling Blue Stars were up at 4 o'clock. Dawn of the Replicants were up even earlier than that from Gal Shields, and this programme used to be 2 till 5, which was bad enough, for the bands, but of course we put it forward an hour.
And it's made it even worse.
It's made it better for me, if I'm honest, but worse for the band. So that's just fine, isn't it?
Still managed to have a sausage sandwich, though.
It's all about me. I'm the disc jockey. Self-obsessed, absolutely,
show.
completely and utterly. Yes, well, today is partly your show, fellas, and I have to say, about 2 weeks ago was the first time I heard of you lot. I went out and bought about 4 records on Filthy Little Angels, the Singles Club. And I'd never heard of you before, and I played the record on Mint, liked it very much, got hold of you, and did a...
Hey.
Now, if this was TV, they probably would have discussed it, and you might have been booked in for September, but the way that it works on radio, it's, it's hand to mouth, and it works.
Great, yeah.
Job done.
You're all happy, bog-eyed but happy.
Very.
Yeah,
Good.
we're happy.
Okay. Rich, you're the singer and guitarist.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the honours? I mean, just whip round the room to all three
sure.
of you.
Well, we've got Mike on bass there, and Chris on the drums, and me on guitar.
And you, Rich, on guitar, and, don't hide your light under Gary Bushell. You're wearing matching shirts.
Well,
we are just for radio.
just so everyone can see them.
Yeah, well, it's for me, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah.
It is. It's
This
all
will be
about
the-
you. All about you.
It's all about me, and it will be the smallest, ugliest, oldest audience that you ever play to in your life, so enjoy it. All right, so you're
thanks.
going to do 3 tunes for us today, aren't you?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, and I, that being me, the self-obsessed
You.
DJ, are going to play your CD in for you to kick in. It's like a bit of an intro tape, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I'm great, me. I can do anything.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll put it in and
Especially for new
presume.
order day.
Sorry?
Especially for new order.
Well,
day.
absolutely.
I
yeah.
thought it was Can Day.
Can Day. No, it was Can Day last week, and it will be Can Day again in about 3 weeks. We won't be next week because it's Jarvis Cocker doing this show next week, and the week after that. But when I come back, it's going to be wall-to-wall Can. Where do you stand on the Can debate?
Yeah, I listened to it all,
Yeah.
and it was cool.
Yeah, you don't sound so...
Well, no, I listened to it all.
It was
cool.
challenging,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
It was definitely.
Do you reckon
challenging.
Stereolab ripped off that beginning?
Yeah.
Everybody's ripped off Can, Public Image Limited,
Yeah, yes,
doff the cap. Even Buzzcocks say Can were a big influence. But I'm only sort of trying to justify the fact that I played 20 minutes of Can last week. And I'm going to continue to do it for a
emails
while.
about it. But...
Absolutely. All right, anyway, here we go. This is International Karate Plus.
I keep messing you up. 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 I keep messing you up.
Slagg's got a Slag project. You know he's only in denial, taking time out to reflect. But I don't think he's into yoga. Oh God, we're animals. Oh God, we're animals. Oh God, we're animals. Oh God, we're animals. Summer, get five. Let's go, summer, get five. Let's go, summer, get five. Let's go, summer, get five. Let's go. Happiness, imagine a friend. You can take apart car engines. He's never shot at an armed man. He's a conscientious objector. Oh God, we're animals. Oh God, we're animals. Oh God, we're animals. Oh God, we're animals. Summer, get five. Let's go, summer, get five. Let's go, summer, get five. damn, 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 you have to. Big sound, so big to see through. Right idea, wrong time is what fun. Right side, wrong side, and heads on. Damn, 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 Jurassic. Damn, 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 Jurassic. Damn, 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 Jurassic. Damn, 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 Jurassic.
Excellent. Absolutely excellent. That brilliant, fellas. What was it called, that tune?
That's Simon's got a Slag project.
Simon's got a side project.
Slag.
A slag. There's a lot of that going. What's all this going on in the?
It's a Yorkshire mining thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
But you're based in Cardiff.
We're based in Cardiff, but there's no Cardiff accent, is it? I'm from
No.
Leeds boy.
Alcithy.
I'll see thee.
I
I'm
can
a
do
Cardiff
that.
boy,
you see.
Rich. I'm a
So-
Cardiff boy, don't
Yeah,
forget.
Chris is
Chris
Cardiff.
is, yeah.
Right.
native.
And Mike, where are you from?
From Plymouth, actually, but
Oh, you're so cosmopolitan, you see.
all over.
Right, okay.
Southwest.
All right then. Right. I thought by wearing this England football shirt, I might have just been quite incendiary today, but it's not worked, that has it?
Not at all.
No, I thought you could all beat me up on air. You know, me being me, self-obsessed DJ, etc. Right, that was great. Okay, well, 2 more to come in the programme.
Yeah.
Have you got different shirts for the next ones, or are you going to wear the same boring old shirts?
Actually, we
have.
have.
Have you?
I think we're going to wear the same ones.
Oh, you got me going then. Right, okay, well, yeah,
could
2 more from the band to come. You don't seem nervous at all. I wish you were.
Are you nervous?
Me, I'm bricking it. It's a new order day. We've got Peter Hook coming in later. Anything can happen.
We'll be nervous,
Last time
man.
Peter Hook came in here, he defaced that oil painting on the wall there, but who can blame him?
He defaced that guitar
You
as well.
restored it, though.
He has defaced that guitar, yes, that was the last time he was in. Anyway, that's a different story. 2 more from the band to come later. 6 Music, yes, you can text me if you like, 64046, or you can send an email, mark.6music@bbc.co.uk. If nothing else, just to say how great I am. That'll be right, won't it,
That
lads?
would be right, yeah.
Yeah, International Karate Plus are back with us. Now then, we should say you've got a gig, haven't you? You've put a gig in around coming to Manchester. You've made the effort, so you thought, while we're there,
Got
we
a
might as
last
well.
minute
Blag it.
gig, yeah.
Yeah, so do you want to tell everybody where you are and what you're doing?
It's at Night and Day, and we're on at 8:30.
Great.
I don't actually know where
We're
that is,
squeezed in.
but
What, the Night and Day Cafe?
no.
Yeah.
We need...
What, 8:30?
No.
8:30 is about an hour after 7:30. Well, I'm sure you've never
I
played
know
that.
where that is.
Ah. So
Do you know where that is?
What, 7:30?
7:30.
That's late for me. I mean, I did say to a band before, you know how people used to do matinees for children?
Oh, yeah, you were
mentioned
telling me
that,
on
yeah.
the phone.
Yeah, they need to do matinees for old people who need to be in bed by 10:30.
Well, this is one.
This is one, yes. I mean, I get spoiled rotten, obviously, you know. Now, our intrepid inspection there, Mick Meadows, sitting in for Miss Shelley, thank you very much, Mick, spotted a couple of you guys before in a former guise. So do you want to tell us a bit of your history?
Yeah, me and Mike used to be in a band a couple of years ago called Mo-Ho-Bish-O-Pi.
Yes, I
But,
remember.
yeah, I think you had played them before.
Yes, we had, yeah.
Yeah,
Now
that's
we're
all- we've
not.
all moved on from there now, and with the International Karate Plus, and Chris is on drums.
Right, okay. So how long have you been going in this guise?
2 years.
Yeah, about 2 years, I think.
Okay, as I say, I mean, you've had this split single on the Filthy Little Angels label.
Yeah.
And I got 4 copies of 4 different singles, so there was 8 bands, all released in 1 week,
Yeah.
as far as I know. But then again, these singles sort of come out in dribs and drabs, and
Yeah.
people find them in the warehouse and then release them again. So I don't know where I'm up to. When did it actually physically come out, that record?
Can't remember.
I think it's... Well,
It
you
did come
think
out in
it was
drips and drabs. I think.
Yeah,
About
while
6
ago.
months ago.
the end of last
it?
summer, I think.
Yeah, you see, now I go and buy records to play on Mint,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, this is in. And I'm like, oh, yeah, right, I'll have that. And you think, this is nice and fresh, but then you find out that some dullard has lost a box, or whether it's a marketing plan by the little record companies, no offence, Filthy Little Angels, but, you know, and then they just let them come out again. But it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're still
It
fresh.
did.
Yeah, and it was decidedly fresh. It was so fresh, I thought it was from the future. And who was it that your single was split with?
The Fevers.
Fevers.
Right, okay. Because there is one. Now, don't take this one off me. I just want to run with this a little bit. But the Fairies, they've got a song which started off exceptionally, and I liked it very much. And it was called, I think, Pink Socks Rock. And then it's got in brackets something a bit rude. And I thought, well, if they don't say the rude bit, I'll play that. And then they said the rude bit and several other even ruder bits. And I blushed. So you won't be hearing the Fairies on this programme. Not yet, anyway. Not unless I get a beat machine. Is it working? No, that's my old Radio 1 beat machine for when I used to swear. That should be in the Hard Rock Cafe, that, obviously, me being self-obsessed and everything. Right, I played off that single, Nexus, didn't I?
Yeah,
You did.
And so you're going to be playing it now.
That is what we're going to be
This is the
playing.
It's going to be
Yeah.
re-released, actually, in May.
Is it?
May, early June, a
Yeah.
new version of it.
Slightly
As his own
different
Just a
version.
one-off single.
Why a new version? I mean, the other version was all right, if you don't mind saying.
We've just recorded another version.
You see, you've moved on again, haven't you?
Revamped
You've
it.
got to stop moving on, lads.
In the future.
There'll be some B-sides. So.
Right, okay. Well, this is International Karate Plus and Nexus.
Got a new agenda. TEFL courses, EU members, always playing Baptist in a foreign land. You got your place in the stars, I got the crown on my feet. I'm drinking iron at bars when you're being discreet, and I guess I should throw stone too close to your glass. Oh. You know you gotta make yourselves heard above the Midwest haikus and the Hawaiian birds, always watching themselves back on video. We did ever so well at playing the game, and needless to say, I was never the boy, and I guess you're good for one. One idea. 'Cause you're the Nexus in a chain of thought. You're my 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 Nexus in a chain of Nexus in a chain of thought.
You done, aren't you?
Yeah, that's end.
Let's see the end of that now, then. Well, it could take a while. This is, with feedback, we could be here till Peter Up comes in with Steve Morris, so let's not bother. Nexus in the chain of thought, that is International Karate Plus, and that's great and remarkably fresh, you'd have to say. Okay, all right, well, thanks for that, fellas, and yeah, you'll be doing another one in the next half hour of the programme, won't you? Yeah. Which is very, very nice of you, indeed. Oh, and the band have rejoined me, the Bog-Eyed Band Club. Hello. Hello. How are you doing? Now then, we've triggered off a few emails with you being here. Yes, but one relates to the fairies. Ooh, la. But if somebody's been on, it doesn't. Well, I think it might be the label, so it might be Woon. Is that right?
I don't know.
Do you not know?
Filthy.
No, we don't. We've
don't
never
know?
met these people.
Have
they,
you not?
They contact us
met a few-
through the email,
Met
and
a few
that's
of the
it.
bands,
Yeah.
but not all of them.
What's happened to the days when they come and pick you up in a limousine and take you for a lobster
Yeah,
lunch?
Exactly.
Hey,
I
you
know.
never even met
Long
them.
gone.
That's despicable. Well, they've been on. We were talking about the fairies before,
Yeah.
and the rude tune. And somebody, typical blooming record company, he's listening, so I can say it now. We'll send you a radio edit of the song if you forward me your address again. Now, if they take out the rude bits from that song, there'll be nothing left. So I'll await that with interest. But if you'll put it on vinyl for me as well, I might play it. But just one of them crappy CDRs. I'm not having it. You're hearing it. We've had an email in here from Sharon Franks. Love the fresh sound of International Karate Plus. So that's the way you can sell yourself from here on in. And your manager's been on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Martin.
Martin, yeah,
Martin,
yeah, okay.
He called himself Martin Ron Jeremy Bowen. I don't.
Yeah.
Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy.
Don't want to know. Has he got a physical resemblance from the neck up?
Yeah.
All right, I
Yeah.
can live with that. Okay, let's go no further. Hi, Mark. I'm the guy's manager, and I was hoping to dish the dirt on the band so you could ask them lots of embarrassing questions. The trouble is they've got no skeletons in their cupboard. Drat. Yeah, you could, however, ask them about their version of Bonnie Tyler's Total Eclipse of the Heart. What's that all about? You didn't tell me this before, did
Not
you?
playing that.
Not playing it
What's he on
live.
I
about?
know you're not. Whatever brought that on? I mean, I know you sort of adopted Cardiff as your hometown, but you can only take this so far, can't you?
We were trying to get her in, but she wouldn't.
She wouldn't.
She wouldn't sing with us.
Oh, drat, damn and blast. Because we would have done it in session again next week, you know, with Jarvis and Bonnie Tyler, but...
Imagine that.
Right, okay. All right, then. Well, we've worked out that you're playing at the Night and Day Cafe. You're on at 8:30 tonight in Manchester.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you got anything else lined up? Any other gigs that you can remember off the top of your head?
Sorry, there's 20 free copies of our single available tonight as well.
Oh, that's cheap.
Of the,
And I've
It's
also
really cheap.
and I've also read that you will sign it, won't you?
Oh, I
Would
guess
be
if we've got
Rich
a pen
might.
available.
Rich
Well,
might.
There you go. They're dangling a carrot to get down there. So if you're thinking of going to the Night and Day and getting there at 9 o'clock tonight, don't. Get there a bit earlier, and you'll get a copy of the record and get to see these guys play live, which will be great. All right, then. What are you going to do for us now?
Ghosts.
Great. Yes, now, Chris sent me the CDR of this a while ago. Like I say, I was drawn in by the single, Nexus, which you've already done, and then he sent the CDR of this, and I thought, yes, I'm having this. So I'm having it. All right, you ready?
We're having it.
That's good.
My patience, your victims, relations, all to the ghost. This person in the trailer, ghost. This person in the ghost. I'm honest, I'm easy. You get policeman, if you don't get it, ghost. Like person in the freezer, ghost. Person with the credit card. I shouldn't have to be hard. You shouldn't have to be. Yes, you got it. Yes, you got it. Hard. You shouldn't have to be hard. You shouldn't have to be. Yes, you got it. Yes, you got it. I'm in the car with my parents. Relations, I build them, and I'm blind. Blind as I go. This person in the trailer, ghost. This person in the hills. And honest, I'm honest. Believe that, and we're all just ghosts. Like person in the freezer, ghost. Person with the credit outside. Shouldn't have to be hard. You shouldn't have to be. Yes, you got it. Yes, you got it. Hard. You shouldn't have to be hard. You shouldn't have to be. Yes, you got it. Yes, you got it. I'm in the car with the pants down, baby. Showing the stars at the back of your neck.
Excellent. A bit frantic. You've lost a string there, haven't you, mate? Make sure you put one on before the gig tonight. It's just a bit of advice from an old timer. That was excellent, really great, and I've enjoyed the session immensely. So thanks for coming in, fellas.
Thank you very much.
And yeah, welcome to the what is it? The Bog-Eyed Band Club. Yeah, it's not a bad place to be.
That's a good idea for a label, that.
Well, there you go. You can have it. You know, for a 50% royalty fee, no bother, no questions asked. International Karate Plus, as I say, you can see him tonight in Manchester at the Night and Day Cafe at 8:30.